Hello guys, and welcome to the Sundarpatan Nepal Tiger Guide. Now the first thing you're going to want to do for this guide is set up on these three lakes. Your grind will basically only be on these three lakes as long as you do it. Because how the home ranges work for this game, there's 16 home ranges and one of them is only on these three lakes. So your tiger will never respawn off of one of these lakes. And if he does, he's probably just on one of the surrounding lakes. I've had that happen before. He was on this lake. I brought him right back. I'm currently 800 harvests and 112 diamonds and 5 rares into this grind. So I'm going to just be telling you guys what I've learned from that. First off, blinds. They're optional, but they help because the tiger can't attack you as long as you're in the blind. And you're invisible, so he can't see you either. He can still hear you, but he can't see you. You can get these blinds, the one I'm using, with a Duck and Cover DLC pack. Next up for my loadout, I'm just using class 9 weapons. I use the Arzina 300 mag tactical, and if I'm ever in like a really close range, I'll use the bow, because the benefit of the bow is it has really good penetration, and if you miss, they probably won't spook, versus with a 300, if you miss, they probably will. Not always, but usually. You can also bring Scent Eliminator if you want, and another thing you can bring if you want is the collar for the tiger. It usually helps if you know he's there and rendered in, but you can't find him, because he'll start walking towards you. That's pretty much all you need for this grind, along with Hyperion and Argus. I have the crossbow scope, but I don't use it. But that's basically all you need. Now before you start this grind, this is kind of optional, but I would suggest it. I would suggest running your whole map and making sure that you don't have any level 9 tigers on these lakes. A map for the tigers will be on screen right now. Now some people think that if there's a female on these three lakes that you can't do this grind properly. That is completely untrue. I had a female on the lakes and I just swapped it out, so let me explain how I did that. Basically what you want to do is kill the female, don't harvest it. Find a male on any other lake, kill that male, don't harvest it, exit out and come back, and there's a 50% chance they will have swapped zones, so it might take multiple tries. Now in terms of starting your grind, what I like to do is look at these nearby tents so I can see tracks for the tiger, so I can know even if he hasn't rendered in if he's at the zone, but he is at the zone. I didn't mean to get my camera out, but we have one here and he's gonna flee, but he's a level 9. So basically let me show you guys if I had just joined and he hadn't rendered in, what it would look like. Okay, so for starting your grind, what you want to do is check all the lakes and either look for the tiger or look for his tracks. I like to have these tents nearby, so if his tracks are here like they are right now, I can see them without having to check every other zone. But you can have them farther away. It'll just be more difficult to know if he's there or not. And if you do go through all three lakes and he doesn't spawn, you can either do the 1 minute trick, which is go into your tent, change the time by 1 minute, and then he might show up. And after you do this, if he does show up and he's at the lake where you just did it, he won't render in. So you will have to fast travel again or check for tracks. Because like right here, he's not here, but I can get him to render in just by fast traveling to this tent again. And there he is. I think he tried to attack me. And he is a level 9, so I'm going to take him down. If he gets back here. There we go. And I think I got a vital? Okay, I probably did. Now to show you guys how beneficial this grind is, I have 5 diamonds in the last 20 harvests, and that 9 I killed will probably be my 6th. So this grind is crazy. If you can get the herd management part down, which I will explain soon. Now here's another thing. If he is not showing up at these 3 lakes, I would check either these 2 lakes or these 2. In my 900 harvest grind, I've had him respawn at this lake one time, and I killed him and he immediately came back, so it wasn't a problem. Anyway, here is the 9 legendary. Hopefully he makes it. I have had 4 trolls so far, and he's the 5th. And he's the 5th troll. Wow. That is unlucky. Anyway, after you harvest a tiger, you want to leave and join back because this forces an immediate respawn. So he will respawn immediately without you having to wait for him to respawn. And I would also suggest if he does show up at one of these lakes like this one, even though I don't have it tented, you probably do want to set up a tent there in case he isn't showing up again. And this is showing how well the grind works. This tiger's already respawned at this lake. I will already be able to harvest him again really quickly. And what I like to do, so I have 2 tents at every lake. If I know he's at this lake, I'm not going to go to this tent because he will spook off really quickly. And so what I will do is I will fast travel up here and get a shot on him. But if I fast travel while I'm over there, for whatever reason, he'll flee. So that's why I'm running away before I fast travel. But now he can fast travel over here. And there he is. Just a level 6. Which is unfortunate. They are pretty rare. I would say level 6s for me are rarer than level 9s. But there we go. Went for the hard shot. I don't think we hit it. But I'm going to go for a good follow-up shot here. There we go. That probably didn't hit vital. That one missed. There we go. So we've got 3 shots into him, so we'll be able to pick him up. Anyway, now for herd management for this grind. You're going to have to spawn a 9 at one of these main lakes. Now when you do spawn a 9, don't kill him, just leave him. Because he will raise up the average trophy rating on the map. And what this does is every other tiger you kill will have a lower trophy rating because of the 9 on these lakes. It will also help if he has a higher score. I would wait for a 9 that spawns with a max estimate of 60 because that is max score for them. So you want them to be at least 54 to 60 in the trophy estimate. Now after that, what I would do is grind down all these other lakes until they're level 7s and below. I would suggest grinding down the lakes first and then going for the river, and then after the river's done, check the lakes again and then go back to your lakes, these 3 lakes, and see if the herd management has worked. That's how I went about it. Since there are only 8 tigers on the map, this is a pretty easy process. Anyway, that's basically it for the tiger guide. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and peace out.